Good morning, Berserker Patriot Store family. So, we're just up the road from where they're having this anti-ice protest. We'll see if they're showing up in the rain or not. We'll see if they're showing up in the rain or not. We're a little early, so maybe they'll show up in a little bit. We'll go to Burger King. And I don't see anybody down here right now, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I posted it. They got it posted to be here today, so we'll show up. Because we ain't no pussy. We're from Florida. When it rains, it ain't no deal. Come on, car. God dang, why is there so much traffic at fucking 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, bro? What the fuck? Look at this shit. Fuck me. I ain't never seen this much traffic in my town this early in the morning on a Saturday. What's going on? Do you not know what you're doing, people? Turning, not turning. Holy fuck, my life. I'm out of there, baby. I said, fuck that. Well, this is where they should be at, right here. We'll stick around for a little bit. It's still early. It wasn't supposed to happen until like 10:30. There's a few cars back there. Oh, their organizers are here. They're all huddling under the shelter over there. They all got their little gay-ass fucking bright yellow vests on. So there's some people over there. They're just, I think they're waiting for the rain to go away to come out. So, they still showed up even though it's forecast to rain all day. Are you going to pull out, lady? You can see them pulling there. How you doing? Oh, yeah, I'll show you. We'll pull in right here. You can see they're hiding under the shelter over there. They got their little sign sitting down there and all that stuff. Shit, I'll just drive right over the curb when it's time to pull up here. But they're all huddled way over there. You notice how the county allows these leftists to use their buildings when they're closed. We can't go up there and hang out and try to go inside the building and walk around the building when they're closed. That's just regular, everyday citizens. No, I stand up for my community because I'm not a pussy that talks shit on the internet like you. Look, it's 9 o'clock in the morning and like clockwork, you're in my comments like the fucking loser pedophile you are. It's fucking early in the morning, bro. You were in my comments when I was on last night, and you're in my comments this morning like the loser pedophile you are. Must suck to be that much of a fucking loser to have to be in my comments 24 hours a day, huh? When you call me such a loser. I love it. So again, I'm gonna turn you around. This is where they're at over here. We'll put a little work in before they come out. They're all with their little gay bright vests on. You can't miss them. A whole 2 of them showed up this morning so far. Let's see, what time is it? Well, we're 13 minutes early still, but you know they're usually here much earlier than their rally starts, about an hour or so. I hope you're all having a blessed day today. Crazy shit going on out here. The fact that they tried to bust Luigi Mangiano out of fucking jail and say that he needs to get acquitted because he's a hero shows you that we literally have to eradicate these people. We have no other options at this point. That's their hero. A fucking psychopath murderer and fucking pedophiles and rapists. That's their heroes. It's fucking insane at this point, you know? So they don't understand that we're not joking when we say this stuff. They don't understand that they've used their last sympathy plea. There is no. They've cried wolf so many times, we don't care what happens to them anymore. You know, and then they went out. You were dumb enough to stroke Donald Trump's ego after he tried to be peaceful with you, knowing that our president has an ego, and you went out and tried to be dumbasses, and you stroked our president's ego. So wait until you see what's about to happen in fucking Minnesota that they just are going to announce today. You guys are going to love it. You saw all the people that got shot in fucking Arizona the past 3 days, right? We don't care anymore. We don't care. Oh, you got a few more people showing up. Oh, look. Look, they're showing up in trucks, bringing signs. Hold on. We got to get here early. They're showing up. Oh, come on, turn around. See that little gray Dodge? They're pulling signs and shit out of that truck. So, see, the thing is they don't have any, like, they have coordination on this one, like it's all over their website, but they didn't have presence of mind to open the Democrat headquarters today for someone to answer the phone to let them know if they were canceling this or not. So you got 3 people here, but that's it so far. They'll show up. They'll end up coming late. You know how they are. It's stopping raining right now, so I'll assume they'll start popping up around 11 o'clock, more than likely. I posted a couple different places that we'd be out here today, and it is what it is. We got some merch out here today. We got some good merch out here today. So if this don't work out, we'll just go sell some merchandise. We got a few stores in town that want us to drop off some shirts so they can put them on their shelves. Oh. How's everybody doing out here today? Okay. None of them are up. A couple look like they might be walking out here now. We'll drive the truck around and park it right in the middle of the fucking grass area out here once they come out, like we always do. It's a little chilly out today. It's not bad. About 50 degrees out here this morning. Not bad at all. Could have been worse. They said it was going to be 32 this morning, and then it didn't get cold last night. Yeah, you can see sitting beside them now, they've got quite a few signs popping up over there. They just dropped, well, I guess the truck left. They dropped them off and then their truck just left. So you can see now they got all those signs sitting beside them. So they don't have their registration table here. So I don't know, they might have canceled it. We'll just go back and go live and do a regular newscast if that's the case. And I'll take a look at some of your... I'm not protesting. I'm just out here standing against a bunch of fucking retards that come to my town and protest. These people aren't even from our town. They come in from Northport and all over the place. They're not even from our fucking town. They come here to protest our shit. They show up at our county meetings and they're not even from our community. So... we got to get out here and stand against fucking, these are foreign enemies in my community, you know what I mean? There's a few of these people that live here, but none of them are locals. So, I'm a local, I'm a native. This is my town, this is my state. I've bled for this state. So, we'll go have a seat in the truck. Kira took her poop, and we'll have a chat. We'll look at some comments here, and they're showing up slowly but surely. Yeah, there's about 5 more people, which is really weird for these guys. You're lacking, Democrats. You're lacking. Just a little rain. It's not even a little rain anymore. It's just a little cold. But like I said, a bunch of geriatric old people can't handle the cold. It's those 10 and 15 younger people that show up are the ones that you worry about. The ones that sit out here and espouse they are Antifa, that they are organized and they must stop all fascists. That's why we come out here, because those kind of people come to our community. We had that one lady that got butt naked and ran down 41 throwing water bottles at people's cars, that one protest, remember? I don't know how the sound just cut itself off. Sorry about that. Uncle Sam, George Washington, Abe Lincoln, ready to get some work in. And then my symbol in the blue, our trademark Berserker shirts. So we got a few things out here today. All permanent ink sublimation. You don't have to worry about cracking, pilling, stretching, none of that shit. Everybody's like, well, I like screen printing. I don't, because that sits on top of the shirt. It doesn't ink into the shirt. It just sits on top of it. I want my ink in the shirt and I want it permanent like these. This has been fully washed and dried at the very highest settings. And even the ink colors on the back held in really, really good. And yes, that's Donald Trump riding a war pig with fully automatic machine guns and bombs all around it. So let's see what these... They're still standing over there. Oh, they got box trucks showing up? What's going on over here? Hold on a minute. They got box trucks and shit showing up over here. What's really going on? What's really going on over there? Don't you love how they're coordinating that with the county over there? Not with the county people, but with people that work at a county building. Don't you love how they're able to coordinate that over there? I think we got some sitting all around right now waiting for people to show up, because you can see them looking in that direction and they won't wave at me, so they're clearly with them. That's fucking hilarious. You know the Republicans won't show up because it's fucking raining. I'll be your huckleberry out here today. Kira, where'd my jacket just go? Right there. Okay. So, let's see. They tried to break Luigi Mangiano out. Then they dropped the death charges on Luigi Mangiano. And these leftists talk about justice and the justice system, but yet they literally let murderers go free, and they celebrate murderers and rapists and anything evil. You know what I mean? Don Lemon got arrested. So under the FACE Act, that penalty can hold up to 8 years in prison, just so you guys know. We know that won't happen, but that penalty can hold up to 8 years in prison. So, look, if these guys don't show up in the next 30 minutes, I'm assuming they're not coming because of the rain today. So we will go to a live. I do have some thoughts. I live in a seasonal town, and it's fucking pouring rain today. Ain't nobody working in fucking Florida in the fucking 50-degree weather painting houses right now. That don't happen. You ain't climbing trees in the rain. And I just showed you, 15, 20 shirts that I made first thing this morning. That was working. I work every day. I'm working right now. I'm on here talking to you, working right now. As a matter of fact, you want to get technical about it, that's all I do is fucking work. Because if I'm not fucking climbing a tree to work or painting a house or building a fucking concrete pad, I'm making shirts or I'm on here talking to you, right? I'm happy as fuck. I'm not a sad sack at all. I'm the sad sack, then what does that make you for being in my comments all the time? Think about that. Think about that, loser left. When you call me a loser, you're in my comments 24 hours a day. When you call Donald Trump a loser, all you do is think about Donald Trump 24 hours a day. So what kind of fucking loser scum piece of shit does that make you? You know what I mean? I call you a loser scum piece of shit, and you still bombard my comments and talk to me. So, I mean, I must be doing something right. You know what I mean? I must be doing something right. Oh, to everybody that showed up to the event last night, we had a great time. The Republican headquarters might be open, but we are going to be getting a GOP headquarters opened here in this part of Southwest Florida, because the Republican Executive Committee has completely dropped the ball, and we think they're traitors in the state of Florida now. We think they're working with the liberal legislators out here. So, yeah, something about that. So if they don't come today, they will come tomorrow, because they're like clockwork. They can't give up. And you see the thing that are in my post. They've got one of these set up for every single week for the foreseeable future, for all of fucking February, March, I think April, for no kings, which is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Because if we had a king, we wouldn't have to deal with you people protesting out here. We wouldn't have to deal with you people fucking breaking shit in the streets. Because a king could just mobilize the army and tell the citizens to rise up and fucking eradicate you fucking terrorists. That's what a king would do. A king would be like, oh, you want to protest? No, we're not having that. Like Canada, they wanted to have the No Kings rally. Well, guess what? They got in trouble because they're not allowed to speak against their king. When you have a king, you're not allowed to speak against the king. You understand that, right? They can kill you. If Donald Trump were a king, you'd all be dead. Maybe we need a king right now. Maybe we made some mistakes in the past. Because everything you people believe in goes against every history and tradition of America. You believe in communism and fucking Muslims. You believe in all that shit, which have the practice of taqiyya, which is the very encouraged practice of lying to the infidel and the unbeliever to infiltrate and get what the fuck you want. It's called taqiyya, T-A-Q-Q-I-Y-A. You can look it up if you'd like to. So in their own religious text, you have to be dead if you don't agree with what they want. In their own religious text. You can believe me or not. I've posted it for you right out of the surah. And that's out of the surah, not the hadith. And it's not S-O-R-A like the fucking app for people that are trying to look this kind of stuff up. So it is what it is. Every Muslim country, it's legal to rape children. You know, it's illegal to rape children. The day you turn 9 years old, they consider you into puberty, and they can have sex with you. In Muslim countries, including all 269 of the Muslim immigrant countries, including all of them. So people have been asking me, well, what do I think about what's going on with all this foreign shit? Wait for it. I might piss some people off right now on my side. I'm America first, baby. Don't give a fuck about any of these foreign countries. I don't want to be involved in any of them whatsoever. You know what I want to be involved with? I want to be involved with the military rushing into fucking Minnesota and doing what needs to be done. I want to be involved with the military rushing into all the liberal cities that are absolutely destroyed. Hey, Gavin Newsom, how you feeling when your own Senate and Democrats turned down the bill that would have fixed the spending problem in your state? That would have been real nice, wouldn't it? That would have been really, really good. Hey, I got it real quick. Let's build a dam at the Colorado River between California. They'll fix everything. See, that's called, hold on. Let's pin that message and screenshot it, because that's called defamation. That's called defamation against Donald Trump. And there's 259 different lawsuits from people online fucking calling Donald Trump a pedophile with no evidence. Like I just said, we've been going through the Epstein files. I even did a little bit of a video on it yesterday. The only time Donald Trump's name is mentioned in the Epstein files is either when the Democrats, you can literally see it says they added his name because he did business with Jeffrey Epstein, or when he was a witness for the FBI. There are no witnesses testifying against Donald Trump being a pedophile. Nowhere. He has never, ever been charged for rape. Ever. Ever. He's never been charged with a legitimate felony. And that's why we're at war. Because you're so fucking retarded, you don't even know what underlying charges are. You don't know the law. You don't know facts. You don't know truth. You don't know knowledge. You know what somebody says to you from a liberal talking point or a communist talking point. And that's it. So we literally can't let you... Only a certain generation will understand this. Because we just can't. We just can't allow it. Not anymore. That's where we're at in America, left. Understand, that's where the right is in America. You can call us extreme. Cool. Sure, I'm a fascist. Whatever. You won't be here, so it doesn't matter what you say. You know what I mean? That's just the fact of the matter. You won't be here anymore. Your opinion doesn't matter. You no longer exist. You made it to where you don't exist. See, you people have never had your voice heard. You go break stuff and kill people to get your way. You don't fucking do anything on any legitimate level. And old Don Lemmy is finding that out. And then y'all went and had to talk shit about Tom Homan, and he heard about it. So he came out this morning. Oh, yeah, motherfucker? Okay, I got you. But I will call Tom Homan out because he lied today, because even Tim Pool came out with the hard numbers yesterday finally after we've all been talking about them. The hard numbers are, for actual deportations, 398,000. That's the actual hard numbers, not 600,000 people. So, no, we're not getting the mass deportations we want. Will we? One way or another, yeah. One way or another. And the other means Democrats get deported too. Understand that. Aborted, deported, same difference, right? You say we're allowed to in your own logical standpoint, we're allowed to abort anyone that's mentally retarded, right? So, I mean, fuck. No age limit? Well, fuck. I mean, think about that. Okay, listen. I'm an abolitionist, 100% when it comes to abortion. Okay? I believe abortion is murder. That's a miracle of God. That would be holy blasphemy if you kill a miracle of God. Okay? But if you really want abortion up to any age, just because they're not mentally functional, then, well, fuck. That's a catch-22 for Republicans, right? Hey, you're mentally retarded. That means we can abort you. But innocent babies die. Can we just have it one way, or can we just have it the one way where, you know, we can just, like, do, like, reverse chronological order so the babies stay alive? Can we do that? That'd be great. Are you guys not coming today, you fucking pussy Democrats? Really? Little bit of rain and some cold weather. I showed up out here by myself to stand against you pussies. You can go in my post and see they've got it all organized and everything. It's on a website and all that shit that they're supposed to. Yeah, no, they got their booths set up. Look, they got their booth. They got their booth set up right there. Look, that's their table. That just dawned on me. That's what those signs and everything are. That's what he just brought. That's their table. They're sitting at their table waiting to sign people in. That's what the fuck they're doing. That's fucking hilarious. They're sitting at their table waiting to sign people in. So instead of having their sign-in table over here where they hand out the money in the envelopes at the end of the rally and people sign in and sign out, they're set out under the actual county pavilion over there. We got people walking up to sign in. Yep. They're showing up. They're starting to show up. Uh-oh, we got some more organizers coming, getting their vests on. Damn, I should have brought my debit card with me. I'm going to get some fucking breakfast while we're waiting. Move, killer. Move. Okay, so we saw that the two black people kidnapped, raped, and maliciously burnt the lady to death in the city just the other day. Another instance of a baby child being taken into the woods and brutalized by some criminal aliens. I mean, it's getting to the point where these people are so emboldened, they're just out here doing it and don't give a fuck. And then they're smiling when they get arrested. They're smiling about this shit. Like, I got a question for you. Why do I know more about Alex Prudet, you know, the pretty good situation that we've been having in Minnesota, than I do about Thomas Crooks? Why do I know more about Alex Prudet than I do about any of the fucking trend shooters in the past 5 years? You know what I mean? Within minutes. Why do we know more about him then? Because they wanted you to know about him. That's why. They wanted him to be a martyr. That's why. They didn't want you to know that Aubrey was a trans-identified shooter at the time. They didn't need a martyr then. They needed to blame that on the right. But this is the first time they've come out and, it was a guy with a gun, but they didn't immediately say he was on the right. They immediately said he is on the left. They immediately said he was a peaceful nurse. He is just an angel. And then the video comes out of him physically assaulting cops and spitting on cops and physically assaulting fucking actual citizens in the process of doing so, and vandalizing federal property in the process, along with stalking, obstructing, and impeding law enforcement on purpose, a part of an organized domestic terror group that actually follows these people around, which is illegal, by the way. It's illegal. These are federal officers. These are not law enforcement officers. You're not allowed to follow and stalk and impede federal officers. You know, if an FBI agent asks you a question, it's illegal to lie to them. It's a felony to lie to a federal officer. Did you know that? It's different laws when it comes to federal officers than it is state and county police and sheriff. And you people don't seem to understand that. Okay, they run under executive branch, under executive authority, not under. They weren't voted for. They were appointed. What? What do you want? I'm talking to other people, and she's like, "Daddy, you can't talk to people. It's only me." Hey, what do you want? What? Can I have some more? I can, thank you. One more? Can I have one more? No? You want to go outside, don't you? I don't know why you want to go outside. You've pooped, you've peed, you've had a good morning. You want to go kill shit and dig holes is what you want to do. You want to go get muddy because you're white. I don't want you to get muddy. I even brought the drone out today just in case it got too stupid. I know, but it's progressively, each time they come out, getting more and more. Like you saw, what was it, a weekend or two ago, we were out here, and the young kid that came up to be media, they attacked him just like they do anytime I've walked over there. Everybody's like, well, why don't you try to have civil discourse with them? Well, clearly you haven't paid attention, because for 6 fucking years, I've tried to have civil discourse with them. I've been shot 3 times. I've had my fucking life burnt to the ground. My dog caught on fire. My RV caught on fire with me inside it. My truck smashed to pieces. The moment you go over there and they attack you and you fight back, they call the cops with a massive group of people and say you literally just tried to kill them. But you've seen that. You know that. You know that. So, I don't know if there's people going inside the building over here. Are they having some kind of fucking rally? No, because they're closed. It's Saturday. The county's not open. So I don't know what's going on. These people are coming and signing up and then leaving. So maybe they're like, oh, well, maybe we're not going to do it today. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. I'm all the way over here. Let's have some fun. I already have. There wasn't nobody there when I went over. There's two old people. Why would I go over there? There's 2 old people. That's dumb. All you people want is confrontation. These are old people that belong in a nursing home. I'm not going to go over and have a confrontation with an 80-year-old fucking woman. That's stupid. I'm a fucking 43-year-old grown-ass man that could fucking throw these people across the street with my pinky, dude. These are just the useless retards. That's what these people are in my town. They know they're not getting anything done, but the people of my community need to understand that there are savage people like me that will get out here and fight every one of you by myself if it comes down to it, and I will. You notice there ain't no cops here today. There ain't no cops sitting out here like there normally are. Here, I'll give you a view of the area. So this is where they always protest, right here across from Burger King. Oh, there's one sitting over there watching me. There are a couple of them here in the parking lot. Cops usually park right over here. Cops aren't here today because there was no bomb threats today. The last rally they had, they called in a bunch of fucking bomb threats and fucking death threats on people ahead of the rally. That's why all the fucking huge presence of the fucking law enforcement was here. They don't normally come out here like that, where there's fucking 50, 60 cops just everywhere. And they're just old people trying to, you heard her, right? First time you ever heard her bark, right? Get him. Where is he? Get him. Get him. Get him. What? What are you doing? Get him. Okay, where is he? Hey, it's okay. Come here. Hey, come here. You're a good girl. I love you. Thank you for protecting your daddy. Come here. Come on over. Thank you. You protect your daddy. You're such good at it. You're so good. Now that I told her that person's sitting there, so now she's going to think that I know. Now she's going to think they're trying to hurt us the whole time. They're just eating their breakfast. There's an illegal dad. Where are you at in Europe? Well, it's white gummy bear. This one's strawberry lemonade. But this one right here, just one of them, lasts me fucking, I don't know, 2 weeks. I had this for fucking, and still got some in it. I had this for 2 months now, 3 months. I've been smoking it. But I quit smoking 3 months ago. I was a 2.5 pack a day cigarette smoker for 28 years. I quit smoking 3 months ago. Bear with me. I went from smoking 2.5 packs a day to one of these things. Like most times, like when I'm at work, this is in my truck because I don't want to carry it in my fucking pocket. And I don't even smoke on it. Do pretty good. 2% nicotine, in case you're wondering. So from 6 to 12% nicotine in cigarettes to 2% nicotine, 2 packs a day to this little pod lasting me, a month or two. That's I'm doing pretty good. And actually, I'm not having any problems. I haven't had any problems. Everybody said you get popcorn lung, like you said, raspberry lung. I am having no problems with this stuff whatsoever compared to smoking cigarettes every day, I guess. A lot of stuff coming out of my lungs. And then I got these yesterday to try them out, and I like them, so I'm switching over to these as soon as these pods are up, and then I'm going to do these, and then after that, I'm going to switch to the caffeine pouches from this and quit smoking. So I'm having surgery done. I got all of my dental paid off now, so March 3rd, I'm going in. I'll be down for a couple days. I'm getting all permanent veneers put in. Plus $35,000. I've been paying this shit off ever since I got blown up. Pretty much, I've been paying this shit off, making payments every month, here, and there. So they're going to remove everything and put in all new permanent teeth. I'll have a perfect, brand new smile again. I'm very happy about that. Thank you for the support, guys. I couldn't have done it without everybody from all different facets of the internet and all different facets of my community. I really, really thank you for that. Yeah, it's all coming together pretty good. I'm selling way more shirts off the bat than I thought I would. It didn't dawn on me that people are looking for the fully inked supplemented stuff instead of like the heat press and shit like that. So it's going pretty good. Obviously, I don't have the ability to pump out 1,000 shirts a day. I could probably do 150 shirts a day right now. And then in the next couple months, we'll be able to pump out more than that. I'm not selling 150 shirts a day by any means. But we got trucks showing up. Man, they got a lot of big fucking trucks, these people, huh? They're clearly going to be here for the anti-ice protest, though, these people over here that are coming. I mean, we got a lot of people sitting out here beside me on my side that are not eating and have not gone into Burger King. So I'm assuming that some of these people are here for the protest, and they're just not looking at me or saying nothing to me because we're on opposite sides. They do that sometimes. Some of them will park over there because they actually pay for that area. I don't know why. You don't need to pay to protest. Like, they actually pay for a permit. The organizers, the main organizers, they've actually got an office. Like, not the Democrat headquarters. They've got an actual office for these protests, like an actual physical building for their organization. So they meet up there. They got a bunch of signs and shit. And as you can see, I've been showing it right now. They got another truck full of fucking signs. So they must be getting ready to show up because they got another truck they're unloading stuff out of right now. They all pull in their vehicles. They take stuff out of the vehicles. They take it to the desk right there, and then they go park their stuff. You see them? That's them at the registration desk signing up right now. Yeah, right. It's raining. I mean, they were supposed to be here 24 minutes ago. But It's raining and it's 50 degrees. It's supposed to be like 30 degrees tonight or something like that, 20 degrees. Now, if I were stalking them, I would be over there harassing them. But I've been in this spot every fucking weekend holding a sign or a flag for 9 fucking years. We didn't even have a Democrat headquarters here until a fucking year ago. These people aren't from this community, and they come here from outside of other communities. Maybe a few of them moved here and live in this community now, but none of them are locals here. None of them are natives here. You don't have a voice here. You can't even vote here until you've lived in my community for so long. You have to become a citizen of our community. And if you only live here 6 months out of the year, you're illegally voting, by the way, because you're not a permanent resident of the state of Florida. Understand? These people come down here, and because they're a resident here and a resident, they vote in both fucking states. It's fucking crazy. But there's the new FAFO organization of Florida that works for Ron DeSantis is investigating that. And I want you old people to know, you are going to get arrested for election fraud in the state of Florida if you've done that here. I want you people to understand that. You will be arrested for election fraud in the state of Florida if you've done that here. Now that they just started investigating it like 3 weeks ago. So they're also investigating insurance scams from you old people from up north in California from after all the hurricanes too. Understand, that's 15 and 20-year fucking prison sentences in the state of Florida. You get caught doing hurricane insurance scam, it's a minimum mandatory sentencing. So I showed you the other day, our ICE raids have started here in Port Charlotte, Florida. On the highways, they've started first. So they've got a whole new division for the state enforcement. So the FWC and the Highway Patrol now has a commercial immigration division where they're pulling over and arresting, and they've been focusing on all of these construction crews with these black stone houses, and they're focusing on all these people from Hyperfiber and Loomis that we've all been exposing all this time for hiring criminal aliens. So understand, in the state of Florida, it is a felony to hire criminal aliens. We have a law. It's a felony to hire criminal aliens. Your business license gets pulled. You can never get a business license in the state of Florida again. It's a $10,000 fine and some kind of incarceration here. So understand, that is a thing in the state of Florida. You will be arrested, just like illegal dumping. You go to jail for illegal dumping here, and you got to pay 10 grand. You get caught dumping 5 things out of a trailer in the woods here, and you get arrested immediately on the spot. You know, so they don't fuck around with stuff like that here. And for some reason, you were all fleeing here. Understand, all you leftists in Florida get caught harboring criminal aliens in your house. You're going to lose your house. You're going to go to prison. They will eminent domain your house. Understand, Florida's not New York. You're not going to come down here and think you can be a sanctuary. It's illegal to be a sanctuary city in fucking Florida. It's illegal. Understand that. This isn't the North. You people come down here, and when I say you live in a live action cartoon and in a bubble, you literally live in the New York bubble where you think every state runs like your state. But you see, we're not in trouble down here in Florida. Look, we're functioning. Look at these people. It's a Saturday, bro. We function. All of our shit full. If you go in the Walmart parking lot over here, look, you can see cars parked all the way up to the back of the fucking parking lot here. But you can't even get in Walmart right now on a Saturday in my town. Our streets have people in them. Everybody's fucking working. Everybody's out doing something. You know what I mean? We're not all fucked up like your left suits are. We don't have fucking violence in our streets. We don't have people getting fucking murdered. We work with ICE. We help them, as a matter of fact. We help them. When we follow ICE, it's the criminal aliens we're going after, not the ICE agents. You know what I mean? So, take us a little walkie poo over here. Well, I don't know if they're actually going to do anything out of there. Kira, stop doing that shit. I hope that snake's not over here. Let's see if the snake's over here. No, usually a snake pops up out of that drain and she likes to chase it. Little black snake. We're gonna go see if the gator's over here today while we're out here. I honestly don't. I think they canceled their show because they thought it was gonna rain all day. As you can see, it only rained about 10-15 minutes into the oh yeah, we're definitely getting, at this point, and I didn't think I would say this ever, we're definitely gonna really blow the minds off of these fucking leftists because we're gonna have Trump 2028 and there's nothing they can do about it. Nothing. Look, you want to keep calling us fascist, you want us to be fucking authoritarian, sure. At first we tried to coexist with you for 10 years. We've tried to find common ground with you, but there's clearly no common ground. It's either you want to murder us, you want to lie about us, you don't want to do any facts, truth, or logic. So, sure, we're going to have Trump 2028. You can't stop us because you don't have enforcement power. Look, your judge said we're not going to arrest Don Lemon, so what do? We sent the federal government and we fucking black bagged that motherfucker at the Grammys, bro. That shit was hilarious. Look, I'm glad that a federal judge turned that down now because we got to black bag that motherfucker at the fucking Grammys, dude. That was hilarious. Called himself a reporter. No, you're just a YouTube guy. You were such a horrible fucking reporter that everybody fired you. Right along with Como. He's just a YouTube guy. You're not a reporter anymore. When you go in and you're participating with the activists, you're not a reporter. A reporter would have went in with a non-biased view and asked questions, not gotten physical with a preacher, which is a direct violation of the FACE Act, which can hold up to 8 years in prison. Don Lemon, old lemon head, can hold up to 8 years in prison. It won't, we know that. It'll probably be a stiff fine. Do I want somebody in prison for the rest of their life for doing something like that? No. That's not what I'm saying at all. But these people do need to be held accountable for what the fuck they're doing. Period. Every time. Even if it's the smallest thing at this point. Every time. You attack somebody, you either get smashed or you go to jail. Good jail. Assault, 6 months. That's 6 months. And a fine and fees. You know? Every single time, lock them up. Every single time. Even if it's for 24 hours, lock them up. If it's a heinous crime, capital punishment, period. Hi, babies. A lot of people with dogs sticking out their windows today. That's the 6th car to drive by that's got doggies. None of them are as pretty as Kira, but you know. I mean, I can continue to post solutions for the problems that we have, but nobody wants to hear them. Nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to get involved and take part in the solutions, because there are actual easy solutions, really easy solutions. There's easy solutions to the homelessness. There's easy, fast, quick solutions to the violence in our streets. There really are. Because nobody wants to do them. Nobody wants to actually have a solution. Everybody just wants to complain. You know? I want solutions to these pollutions. I want to write laws and bills, and I want to present them to Congress, and I want them to get passed. So there's actually a solution. I don't want people to get out here and get violent in the fucking streets. I want people to think, oh man, this is how we get stuff done. You won't do what we want? You mean you won the popular vote and the electoral college? How dare you? We don't get what we want. We're going to go out here and murder people, and we're going to fucking break shit in the streets, and we're going to fucking add $1.7 trillion to the fucking debt of America because we're big retarded babies and we didn't get what we wanted. That's the left. That's the left. You can't show me any massive damage that the right's ever done. Not one time through all of this. You're going to say January 6th. Oh, poor baby. It must suck to be that fucking retarded, right? 100 people went downstairs. Out of the 1 million plus people that were there, 100 people went downstairs. And now you still believe the fake video that PBS put out. And they've even admitted that it was completely fake of Donald Trump saying go out there and fight. As a matter of fact, he said exactly the opposite. But you still believe that because you're so retarded. The news organization that actually made a fake video of the sitting president of the United States admitted that they made a fake video, and you still believe it. You know, a leftist goes on CNN and calls Donald Trump a pedophile. And even CNN had to say, oh my God, there's no evidence about that. Don't say something like that live on TV. The leftist looks right at her and says, you're right. There's no evidence, but we're going to keep saying it anyway because we hate Donald Trump. That's the kind of people you are. You do things just to be malicious and hurt people. You don't care about anybody but yourselves. You're the most self-entitled people on the fucking... You're demons. You're demons. You only care about yourselves and sexualizing things. That's it. There's nothing else in your lives. You have no policies that you stand on. You have no truth, facts, or logic that you can debate people on. You just get angry and you break shit. That's it. That's what retards do. That's literally what retards and babies do. You understand that, right? A retard doesn't get their way. That's what you do. That's what you do. You don't get your way, you throw a temper tantrum, and you slam your head on the fucking ground. You don't get out here and actually protest. You know, protesting is peaceful. You know, people would probably hear your words if you actually protested. But you terrorize, and you intimidate, and you impede, and you obstruct, and you assault. It's on your website to assault. It's on your website to physically impede. You specifically train people to commit federal felonies, and then you only record when somebody attacks you. So we have no sympathy for you. You're the boy who cried wolf. You're the retard who cried wolf. And well, guess what? Now the wolf is going to fucking eat you. Now the wolf is going to eat you and shit you out, and there's nothing you can do. You're going to be a pile of shit on the side of a road in America soon, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, you already are a pile of shit on the side of the road, aren't you? Whoops. Whoops. My mistake. Sorry, pile of shit. Didn't mean to compare you to a fucking leftist. I'd rather be a fucking pile of dog shit on the side of the road than one of you retarded motherfuckers. So, I mean, let's pull it up. Is this their thing? Let's look in the background. No. Is it this one? Yeah, so look. This is where they're supposed to be. South Tamiami Trail and Murdoch Circle. That's where I'm at right now from 10 to 11 a.m. Together with Indivisible Southwest Action, there will be a rally Saturday in February, and every Saturday in February. These are peaceful demonstrations. That means do not engage with agitators. There's no agitators and counter-protesters. It is incumbent of all of us to engage with people at these gatherings and ask them to get involved with the local Democrats. You know why they got to ask people to get involved with the local Democrats? Do you want me to fill you in why they got to ask people to get involved? Because those few people that show up is literally every Democrat in this community. We literally didn't have the Democrat headquarters got shut down here like 10 years ago, and it hasn't been one until Blackstone invested $800 million into Southwest Florida, and we exposed that. It's a brand new headquarters. It's up the road here. It's a tiny little shithole. See, we own the building that we're in. The Republican headquarters has been in the same place here for 43 years of my fucking life, right by the flower store there. It's always been there. It'll always be there. We own the building because we're a Republican town. You know what I mean? So you've never won a Democrat election, ever. A Democrat's never run an election here, ever. All of our county reps are fucking Republicans, every one of them. Our sheriff's a Republican. Well, what do you call a Republican for a sheriff? So why don't you people go somewhere? Protesting right here does nothing to stop ICE from doing raids. You know that, right? Going and standing out in front of an ICE facility and protesting does nothing to stop ICE raids. You know that, right? It just means, you know what they're going to do? They're going to black bag people in the middle of the night. That's what they're going to do. And that's what they're doing. They're going to tell you over here, okay, yeah, we're going to draw down and pull out. But what that really means from a military standpoint is we're just going to black bag people in the middle of the night, and then you won't bitch about it because you won't know about it. I guarantee you they got a few hundred people since they pulled Bovino out. I guarantee you in the middle of the night, just black bagging you in your homes. I guarantee it. We're going to find out about it in a month or two, you know, but that's what happens. Now, would you rather face this in the streets, or would you rather hear psst and then black out? The Epstein files got released yesterday. We're talking about over 350 million. All the files released yesterday. It's all out. It's a big nothing burger. There's nothing. There's nothing. We told you. That's why we didn't care. There's nothing. There's too much. I don't know. I'm still going through it. As you can see, I went through like, I don't know, 20 different data sets yesterday on here. And we're going to continue to go through it. Tomorrow, we're going to sit down, and we're going to sit down live for about 2 or 3 hours, and we're going to strictly go through the Epstein files. And I'm going to show you where Donald Trump's name's in it. Because every single time they've released a data set, I've read for you exactly what they talked about with Donald Trump. And every single time, it talks about him being a witness for the FBI against Epstein. Every time. And every single witness say Donald Trump never touched anybody. Every single one of them. There's not one witness that says Donald Trump did anything bad to them. None. I've read it all to you. You can't produce any documents in the Epstein files. And you do understand when you create something on AI, it's real easy to know that it's AI, right? You're not that retarded, are you? Like, you literally run the video through an AI app and it will tell you if it's AI or not. You know that, right? Like, you're not that, you are that stupid though, because you believe the picture of a fucking cop with no head and robot legs. Like we actually live in a fucking dystopian sci-fi movie. With Alex Preddy on his fucking knees like they shot him in the back of the head. That cop literally has no head and robot legs, bro. He got robot legs. I want some fucking robot legs. If that's your reality, how do I get some fucking robot legs? Seriously. Let's run that shit, bro. Fuck, I climb trees for a living. Robot legs would be very fucking handy for me. Those are some cool fucking robot legs too, man. Shit, I'm a nerd. Give me some robot legs. Turn me into General Grievous. I don't give a fuck. No chip in the brain, though. No chip in the brain. I just want the bionic enhancements. You know, a bigger penis to fix my micro penis and fucking maybe some stronger legs. That's all I want. So, let's see. I got some more info right here for you. They're always saying I have a micro penis, so I have to add that into you. Is this the one? Is this the one? Is this the one? Dude, I figured I'd just leave that up there for you for a minute. Man, this is their laws, by the way, the Muslim laws. Theft, amputation of the hand, drinking alcohol, 80 lashes, and adultery, stoning or 100 lashings, depending on the marital status, apostasy, death, according to traditional, stricter interpretations. The 5 classifications of actions, Sharia categories, obligatory, acts that must be performed, recommended, acts that are encouraged but not required, like takia, the act of lying to the infidel to infiltrate. Treason. This is called treason. And look at that fucking thing. Look at that fucking thing, bro. What the fuck is that shit? What the fuck is that shit? What the fuck is that shit? It's called, wait for it, retarded. What? What? No, he didn't. I don't believe you, Kira. They can't be that fucking retarded. They've got to be smarter than a dog. She says they're that retarded. They can't help it. I don't believe you, though. It's not possible that we actually live in idiocracy. Is that possible, that we live in idiocracy now? Well, come see me now. Come see me when you see me. I'll tell you what. Meet me outside. How about that? When you see me, you can't not see me. Hold on, I'll show you. You can't miss me. It's impossible. You weren't looking for me. Look, said he was looking for me. Dude said he was looking for me. How'd you miss this target? That's a hell of a target to miss. God dang. You must be truly fucking retarded, bro. And blind. That's a hell of a target to miss. Holy shit, how'd you miss that? All right. What are you doing? Huh? Look, I'm trying to entertain you guys as much as I can to see if these people are going to show up or not. Fuck. I was really hoping to get the content for these assholes being here this morning. I love you guys, man. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to sell a few shirts so we can have a few things over the weekend, and we'll go directly back and we'll get on the laptop and we'll go live because there's so much shit happening. We'll do a free-for-all this. What we'll do is I'll put up a Q&A and we will take questions from all of you guys and I will answer them live in the chat. How about that? So I love you guys. I thank you for the support. I mean, we've been steady with over 100 people concurrent for the past like 30 minutes. So we're doing good. We're an hour in. What the fuck? It's 11 o'clock. Oh man, we're an hour in. I didn't even realize we've been sitting here talking for an hour. Yeah, these people ain't coming, man. I'm not going to sit out here all day waiting for these assholes. We'll drive back by. We'll go do a couple things. Go, move over. And then we'll drive back by and figure it out from there. But I'm not going to sit out here for fucking hours just waiting for these people. Fuck, I could have been standing out here holding my Florida Supports ICE sign this whole time like a dummy. You know what I mean? Oh, well, that sucks. I didn't have to rush around yesterday. I didn't have to get up at fucking 6 o'clock this morning if I didn't want to. Oh well, I'm glad that, you know what? It doesn't suck. I'm glad that I could be here talking to you guys today. It doesn't suck. It was wonderful. So, I'm gonna put a post up after a while, and I'm finally gonna put a link for all of my other social media. I wanted to build up YouTube first and foremost because obviously they have the most algorithmic use, but I went live on Facebook the other night, and man, we did really fucking good on Facebook the other day. Facebook put me in the Partners program. I only have 72 followers, and they put me in the Partners program for getting so many engagements on my fucking reels and stories. So that's cool. I don't even post on Facebook. I was banned from Facebook for 5 years. I literally just got a Facebook account back like a few months ago. Thank you, brother. People beeping and waving hi. Okay. Oh, that smells good. Somebody's welding. I can smell welding. Somebody's welding some metal right now. I can smell it. Oh, so everybody drop a comment in my comments page here. Which Facebook page are you on? I have 7 Facebook pages right now. Are you on my Port Charlotte Trump group? Or are you on my Joshua Pierce? Are you on my Berserker Patriot store? Or are you on, which one are you on? I have 7 Facebooks. I created a bunch of backups this time. So it all depends on which one you're on. And I just literally said I've only got like 72 followers on fucking Facebook. I literally just said I had no followers, and they put me in the program because I'm getting so many engagements on there. They put me in the professional program. I'm no longer, if you're wondering why you can't find my page on public access on Facebook, it's because I'm now on the pro professional platform. I didn't even pay for it. They just put me on there and sent me an email and said, oh yeah, by the way, now you're in the professional mode. I'm like, oh, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I can't, I can have unlimited followers, but I can only have so many friends in that mode, though. It's weird. I don't know. I don't understand everything about it yet, but I have a lot more features and options on there now. I can edit videos, edit live, all kinds of shit on Facebook. So go to Port Charlotte Trump Group on Facebook or Joshua Pierce on Facebook. Either one. Those are going to be my permanent channels. And then we got Berserker Patriot Store 1, hashtag Berserker Patriot Store, hashtag 1 on Rumble, Berserker Patriot 1776 on Rumble. We got Berserker at Berserker Patriot on X. Few different things. My Kick's almost where I want it to be. I'm going to post my Kick. I go live on Kick every single night at 10 o'clock, just so you know. I have been for the past probably 2 months now. And Kick's doing pretty good. It's just different. It's not like regular social media. You got to pay for a lot of stuff, and people got to pay to join things. And it was really hard to figure out how to get it started off, but it's worked out pretty good. Twitch sucks. But, I mean, you got to figure out when people say they're getting millions and millions of views per video, and you're like, oh, but you've only got 24,000 people live. Well, that means they've got 2.4 million people across all their social media at that point in time. That's what that means. It means they have 2.4 million people on that one social media. Now, while you're watching me, you could probably see 57 people watching, but in reality, I've got 23,000 views on this video since we started. In reality, because people are going through the algorithm and peeking in on the video. You know, so people are like, oh, I can't believe you got this many views and you only had this many when I was on your live. Well, that's because you can't see the analytics like I can. You can see who's live at that exact second. I can see who's been live through the whole fucking show. You can't. So, I love you guys. We're going to get off here for right now, and then we'll be live again in probably an hour or two. Be safe.